Vow of the Disciple is an incredibly challenging raid, especially while it's in contest mode, which it is at the moment. But we managed to complete the first encounter, so in this video I'm going to show you everything you need to know to complete that first encounter with your raid team, and then I'll also put in a video of us completing the whole thing in one go so you can kind of see how it flows. The first thing to look at is the layout of the room. There are 3 different obelisks dotted around the room and they're going to be attacked by enemies. When one of these takes too much damage, it will light up. When it gets to the top, that means it's a wipe, so everyone dies. So they kind of serve as a timer for the raid. So you want to be defending these all the time you're not doing something else. The way we worked it was to have teams of 2 on each obelisk. So you're going to have 2 on the middle one, 2 on the left, and 2 on the right. You start the encounter by shooting these kind of rune type things that are floating, these little black crystals. They also work to open and close the doors, which is going to be important later. When you start the encounter, waves of enemies are going to spawn near each obelisk. Now you need to wipe out this wave, and as soon as you've killed all of the yellow bar enemies, the adherents, then on one of the columns near the obelisks, the first symbol will change. If it shows a traveller, that means somewhere on the traveller side of the room, which you can see because there's a giant thing in the middle that has a traveller side on it, that means there's a taken knight spawning somewhere on that side. If it's got a pyramid on it, then that means that there's a taken knight on the pyramid side. Now there's quite a lot of different spawns for these. There's about 4 different areas they can spawn for each one, so you need to send somebody to go and find out where that knight is. We found using the radar super useful here. Sometimes you can see on a radar that there's one like hidden around the corner or something like that, and once you get used to the spawns, you can get into a rhythm of exactly how to find it. Once you take out that knight, then the next symbol on the column that had the first one will appear, and that will show you which room someone needs to go to. Now there's lots of different ways to name these symbols, but they do have proper names which I'm showing on the screen now. I'm really sorry, I don't know who made this graphic. Someone dropped it in the Discord while we were doing it this morning, but whoever made it, thank you so much. If you let me know in the comments that you made it, I'll make sure you're credited somehow. But this shows you what all of the proper names are. If you want to use different ones, just make sure everyone in your raid team understands exactly what each one is called. So that second symbol on the column is going to correspond with one of the symbols on one of the rooms. As soon as that appears, somebody has to go and get into that room. If the door is shut, someone just needs to shoot the crystal that you used to start the encounter, and that will open the room. As soon as they enter the room, the last symbol on that column will change, and it will either be a light pattern that's got kind of rainbow colors on it, or there will be a dark pattern. That tells the person who's in the room which one of the enemies that they need to kill. There'll be 2 strong enemies in there, the glyphkeepers. You need to make sure that you only kill the correct one of those. When you kill the correct one of them, that will reset all of the progress on all of the obelisks, so that will give you more time for everything, and a symbol will appear. You need to shout out what that symbol is, and it helps if someone writes it in chat. I think that makes it a lot easier for later. As this is going on, the other columns will start going through the same pattern. So they will have the first symbol, which will show you where a taken knight is. Once the knight's killed, it will show you a symbol for a room to go to. And then once you've gone into that room, it will show you the third symbol, which will show you which of the enemies to kill. You kill that enemy and get the glyph, and eventually you'll end up with 3 different glyphs that you're going to need to remember. Once your team has all 3 different glyphs that you're going to be remembering, then you need to find the obelisk out of the 3, the one that has all 3 of those on it somewhere. I'm very aware at this point that I don't pronounce 3 properly. Sorry about that. Once you find the obelisk that has all of the 3 glyphs that you got from killing the glyphkeepers on there, then you need to make sure that you shoot all of those really quickly. You can do it with 1 person, but we found it a lot easier with 2. So 1 person kind of stands on a corner where they can see 2 sides and shoots 2 of them, and then 1 person's on the other side, because there will always be 1 on each side. If you manage to shoot all 3 of them at the same time pretty much, then it will say that it's accepted, and then it will glow for a little bit, and basically the whole encounter will start again. But this time they'll charge up a lot faster, so you'll have less time to do it. You need to go through this whole process 3 different times. So once you've done the whole thing 3 different times, then the encounter will end, a door will open, and a chest will spawn. That sounds easy, but it's actually pretty tough, especially on this contest mode. The biggest problems we had were, first of all, communication. You need to make sure that people know what they're looking for on the columns, and that they shout things out as soon as they see them. Then we had a problem of finding raiding the taken knights, people need to know where those are and know how to check for them really, really quickly. There's actually some of them that are easier to see from the obelisks that are further away just because they've got better sight lines. So just try to get used to where all of the different taken knights can spawn and who's in the best position to shout them out. The last problem is just survival, and this won't be such a big problem once contest mode is over. As soon as you kill one of those glyph keepers, an unstoppable abomination is going to spawn at every one of the obelisks. You need to try and take that down quickly, and also all of the scorn that are about, throw these grenades down that make this kind of purple fire come out. It's super dangerous and it's super easy to get killed, so you want to make sure you're constantly moving, make sure you're constantly trying to sort of keep some distance away from the enemies while also keeping them away from the obelisk. It's pretty challenging because this fight does take quite a long time. It's just got lots and lots of steps to it. So you need to survive, you need to make sure people aren't wasting tokens too much. When it comes to killing the myth keepers, as a hunter, the easiest thing I found was to go in there with Galahorn and then make sure you get the shout outs for whether it's the light or the dark side one that you need to kill as quickly as possible. And then you can actually fire a rocket off before all of the other ads spawn and then go invisible. This will give you time to read what the glyph is, the rune is, and then get out again before any enemies attack you, because there will be a bunch of enemies in there, and if you die in there it causes massive problems for everybody because they've not only got to try and get you back, but they've also got to try and kill the myth keeper while everything's probably about to charge up. If you make a mistake and you kill the wrong myth keeper, it doesn't wipe or anything like that, but it doesn't reset all of the progress, so everyone can tell that you've killed the wrong one because it doesn't reset. But it will give you a glyph, and that's a problem because that's a fake one. That's one that's going to mess you up if you use it later. So make sure that every time you get the right glyph keeper, if you're unsure if you got the right one, kill one and then ask people to check whether the columns, the obelisks, have managed to reset or not. If they have reset, then that means you got the right one and you can remember that glyph and use that one. If it didn't reset, you got the wrong one. So that sounds like quite a lot. Once you've run it a few times, a lot of that stuff will make more sense. Now I'm going to show you the video of me completing the whole thing, just doing the whole run through so you can see how it works and you can hear our shout outs and see the things that we put on screen. Hopefully that helps. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if this helped you to complete it. I love it when people let me know that their guides really helped them do stuff, and I'll see you for the next one. First one should be coming up.
Triangle.
He's in the middle.
Did you get them?
Right, your symbol is
Prism, okay, that's you guys.
I'm going in. What's the corner?
we have second, and that shall be light.
It's also, next night is also dark.
Ascendant looking thing, like a black thing, and then
Black Heart, yeah.
yeah, black heart.
What's color placement?
It was pyramid. Oh,
Sorry, I'm getting back to it right now. It's light.
I am the producer side of Rumanon. I really hope it's escape. Tell me if the glyph for the August resets.
yeah, it did.
I think that's fair. Yeah, so it's fair.
F, good. And the last one is triangle again. Last night.
Unstoppable.
Okay, I've got the last night.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely working.
Okay, the next room is claws.
Go. And what's the color?
It is light.
Last symbol is rose. So it's Black Heart, Earth, Rose.
Rose, black heart, and ascendant. No, what was the other one? Black
Rose,
heart.
Black Heart, and I might be making a mine.
What was the other one?
Rose, Black Heart,
It was Earth. It was
Oh.
Earth. It was
Earth, yeah.
Black heart. Okay, we've got it. Okay. So if you can do earth. Earth. Someone do earth.
Got Earth.
There you go.
Alright.
Good.
I've noticed one thing from this run so far. I haven't gone critical,
Good. Go that way.
so Void was definitely the way to go.
Yeah, boys will open.
Keep focused.
Just with the vortex in it. I know. Next column. We have next night. I know it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So whoever had that column was the room.
Oh, sorry, triangle and claws.
Claws.
Balls, yeah. Those are already open.
Close,
Grand.
close, close. Open. Next night is on light side.
I can see the knight is on the far left.
Yeah. What color for the claw room?
It's dark.
First symbol is snake.
A snake.
Yeah.
Snake. Cool. The next knight's down.
Mine.
Next room is brain.
Okay,
Brain.
I'm going in.
Mine. Yeah.
Damn it, scoring grenade.
Okay, what color for the brain?
I know.
Light.
Light.
Okay, so next symbol is the black heart.
Next column. I think it's you, no.
It's light. It's traveler. Someone killed that knight. Yeah.
Maybe we don't actually. No, it's some random spawn out in the back for me.
Okay, just need to find that knight. Have you found him yet?
Stop.
See him. Nice dead.
Okay. The room is red square. I can do that. Non, you're gonna have to tell me the color.
Or it is light.
Okay. Okay, so last symbol is flower.
We might have him. Yeah, we have it. We have it.
Snake, black heart,
Can
flower.
you get snake? 3,
Yep.
2, 1.
Nice, good job.
Oh, I love Devour. I missed this one.
Void invisibility saved my life, goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it's pyramid though. Don't have it.
Oh, nice spear.
Okay.
I just deleted.
Okay. What room?
There he is. I can do it.
Okay.
Time to shoot the door.
Door's open.
Yep. Blades, can you get the color?
Yeah, I got color.
The next night's like
It's dark. It's dark. It's dark.
First glyph is Earth.
I can get him.
triangle.
Oh my god.
I got the next knight, I think. I got a knight.
Probably don't even let me move.
Oh no, is he not dead? Fuck, he didn't die. Okay, now he's dead.
Right, your symbol is claws again.
Claws.
Pause again. Just open the door.
And your colour will
We
be...
have next night, by the way. But can you get that, Blades? Can someone help Blades out? There's just a lot.
Yeah, it's fine, it's light, it's light.
Next glyph is Rose.
Oh,
Okay, last thing is pyramid.
I have the night, I have the night.
Cool.
Can we kill him, please?
Shit.
I don't have a res.
I'll go for it.
Shit.
Is Unstoppable still up?
Yeah, there's an unstoppable here. I need help over here. Oh, I need help. I'm dead.
I got him.
Do we know the room?
What's the room?
It's Cuphead. It's Cuphead. I can go for it. I can go for it. Nonon, can you tell me the room? The colour. Someone open the door?
Will do.
I've got a door. Just tell me the colour. Quickly.
It's disappearing. It is light.
Okay, the last symbol is black heart. Black heart.
We don't have them now.
So what are the three?
Earth,
Love, black
Love,
heart.
Black Heart.
Flower, black heart.
I think it's this one over by Pixel and all. It is.
Okay. Get it.
I got flower.
3, 2, 1. Oh, it's just
Okay, I'm coming over to help reset. Right, I've got black heart.
2, 1.
That's it.
Is that it?
That's done.
Please,
lads.
please.
Yes, the door's open, door's open.
Yes.
Thank you, Mother Mary.
Oh, on your last go, Hardeep.
Better.
That's it.